I need you guys to tell me if I should return this, okay? My kitchen looks really dated. I can't like redo all the cabinets. That's like really expensive, but I just wanted to like update the hardware so it looks a little nicer. So I got this, right? I got these new cabinet pulls. These are solid bronze, okay? It's also a lot cheaper than redoing my entire kitchen, which I can't do right now, okay? I was opening the boxes and I noticed it's got a Prop 65 warning label on it, okay? Now, at first I didn't think anything of it. Everything comes with a Prop 65 label because label itself, right? They use BPS in the thermal ink and the printing paper. However, after I did all that research on faucets having lead in them, I looked at this again and it made me wonder about whether or not I was going to be exposed to something that was going to give me cancer every single time I opened a cabinet. Also my children, who will also be opening cabinets. Looked on the website to see if it actually said what potentially I would be exposed to. It didn't say anything. Annoying, right? A lot of the times it will, actually, it'll tell you, because then that would soothe my fears. Was it just the BPS used in this and nothing in the cabinet pull itself? That's all I really wanted to know. I didn't see that though. And so I reached out to the company, right? Again, I spent $500 on this. They're not cheap, okay? I reached out to the company and their response was so bad. So bad. I'm going to read it to you. And this is again the reason why, you know, all these people, they're talking about like the coming AI apocalypse, about how, you know, AI is going to end up like taking over the world and everyone's going to die. I'm like, we're not there. We are far away from that. Okay, let me read you the response. So I emailed saying, hey, I noticed a Prop 65 warning label on my solid bronze cabinet pulls and I need to know why they have this warning. I got a response from Shane. Shane, okay? There's no Shane. Shane's not real. California requires businesses provide warnings to their citizens. That's not a sentence. About exposures to chemicals that can cause cancer, birth defects, and other reproductive harm. This regulation is called Prop 65. Okay, not what I asked, I know. In this case, the pull is certified lead-free as required by state and federal law, namely the Safe Drinking Water Act. This certification means the product is safe, but trace amounts of lead are still found in the faucet because lead is in everything. Therefore, even though the pull is certified lead-free and legally allowed to be sold in the United States, it must still have the Prop 65 warning because the faucet still has trace amounts of lead in it. I didn't buy a faucet. I bought a cabinet pull for like $50. This has nothing to do with drinking water. I've read the legislation. I just did like a 10-minute video on it. So the legislation does not cover bronze cabinet pulls. And the AI response that I got was terribly written and confused me even more. So, what do you think, guys? Should I return it?